Good afternoon everyone, and welcome to my streaming channel. We are starting things off with a Pokémon Nuzlocke challenge on Pokémon Emerald, so let's get to it. So for those who aren't familiar with the Nuzlocke challenge, basically it's a set of rules that make the sort of main Pokémon games way harder. The two main rules of Nuzlocke are that anytime a Pokemon faints or runs out of health, it's effectively dead, so you can't use it anymore. And then the other rule is that you can only catch the first Pokemon you encounter in each different area. So if it runs away or if you accidentally kill it, then that's tough luck. I have beaten the Nuzlocke challenge on a few Pokemon games, but never on Emerald. I did do quite well recently on Emerald, but when I got to the 7th gym, I got absolutely destroyed and I lost all my good Pokemon. So that was over. It was a shame because I was doing quite well. Alright. Alright, here we go. Pokemon games can be a bit of a slow start sometimes, because it takes a while for you to, get a good team organised and train them all up to a good level. But we'll get there eventually. I remember playing these games when they first came out in, what was it, 2003, 4? Good times, man. I actually remember a friend of mine had his Game Boy Advance with Pokemon Ruby on it before I'd even heard of the new Pokemon games of Ruby and Sapphire, and I was like, what is that? It was so cool. Oh, hold on. Oh, yeah, we're good. We delayed, but we're okay. I mean, I don't think the time really matters, since we're in a... I don't know if the clock actually works in the emulator version, because that is what I'm playing. Oh my goodness, but that's our TV? Ah. Professor Birch. Oops. Someone? It's gonna make the text faster. And get a cool frame as well. Yeah! There we go. Hello! Where's she now? Yeah, now I'm just gonna walk into this random person's room. Like, yeah, it's just a bit weird, isn't it? But never mind. Oh, there she is. I mean, if there was some random person I'd never met in my room, I think I'd be a bit more scared than that. But yeah. I mean, that's kind of me meeting new people for the first time. Alright, I think we're gonna get our starter now. I don't have any Pokemon either. Fine. Ah yes, look at the professor hard at work. I mean, you'd think that a professor of Pokemon would have thought to bring Pokemon with him to just research or whatever. They're all good. They're all good in this game, the starters. Yeah. Here we go. Oh, oops, sorry. The soundtrack in Pokemon Ruby, Sapphire and Emerald is so good. Hey! That was an intense battle. Why didn't you have any Pokemon with you? Right. Oh, yeah. This is always my nickname for Torchic. Yes. KFC. No. 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 Oh, Pokemon. You can't make any bad choices in Pokemon, it's too pure. So I have to go and make friends with the guy's daughter. Right. Now, for the Nuzlocke challenge, at the start of the game you usually have to go through wild areas before you have anything to catch Pokemon with. So this doesn't count as a Nuzlocke Pokemon. So I'll just fight it like normal. There's actually quite a big list of rules that you can add to make the Nuzlocke challenge even harder. Like, I think if I put the link for the full list. There's like 2 main rules that you have to follow. There's a few rules like nicknaming your Pokemon and stuff that everyone does but aren't completely required. And then there's a whole range of rules that you can choose to add or leave depending on how hard you want to make the challenge for yourself. Some of them are like really brutal. Like, I remember the first couple of times I tried to... Oh no, I can't pay Pokeballs yet, can I? No. Yeah, the first couple of times I tried the Nuzlocke challenge, I added a bunch of the extra rules and it was so hard, so I died pretty quickly and had to just tone it down. But with the sort of core rules, I've managed to beat it a few times. But it does get stressful, like, you end up getting quite attached to the Pokemon, like, when you lose one, you're like, no! What am I doing? Oh yeah, I'm going up here to see my new pal May. Actually, I'm gonna get my Pokemon leveled up first, so he's not at risk of getting beaten, because that would be quite a sad, short-lived challenge, wouldn't it? Okay, just making sure everything's working. Yeah, that was up there, didn't he? Yeah. Oh, but I should heal him first. Oh man. I need those running shoes, man. Now we can battle me. I mean, again, it should be pretty straightforward, just press and scratch. Nah. Can't be bothered fighting you. Boo. Bring it on. Another clash tune. Scratch. Like I said, Pokemon can sometimes be a bit of a slow start. Right, see if this doesn't kill him. Yes! Yay! I never really use Focus Energy anyway. All I did was use Scratch. As much as I love Pokemon, I do find it quite silly but amusing when characters like that, who are like, you'll use one move for the whole battle, and they'll be like, wow, you have such great potential, such great skill. I'm like, thanks. I saw you. I was walking in the same direction as you were. That's not what I saw. I mean, what? A trainer with a single level 5 Pokemon is probably not going to be that experienced. Yes! Right, we can catch Pokemon now. Yay, I'm gonna get my running shoes. Yeah. But I'm a... Woo! Oh yeah. That's speed. Right. Oh, no, wrong button, sorry. Okay. Alright. Let's catch a Pokemon. Eventually. Here we go, what have we got? Oh, alright. The bug Pokemon do tend to get the short straw in Pokemon games. Most of them are pretty weak, but they can be useful. Okay. Get the master button to make it definitely catch. Yes. Right. Right, we're gonna call him Bugs with a Z. Because that's cool. Yeah. Oh, here we go this time. Another one. Oh, I've got a catch, so we can use this one for trading. Just want to double check whether that area that I battled the mate in is a separate area. Yeah. So we can catch one there as well. Although, I mean, there aren't a lot of great Pokemon in this area, but you know, in the Nuzlocke challenge, you never know who might end up being useful. No, he's useless. I'll catch him anyway, just because I can. But, yeah, he's actually not that good in this game. The problem is, actually, with guys like Vegeta, is I discovered 2 or 3 years ago that to win Pokemon, you've got physical attacks and special attacks, and then the power of them is determined by the Pokemon's attack and special attack. Cool nickname. What's the Haida called in Lion King? Eddie. Or is it just Ed? Well, I'm gonna call him Eddie. Yeah, so you've got physical and special attacks, and then so you can get different moves with different power, different types, so like Scratch is normal, things like that. But basically the problem is, in the old Pokemon games like this one, each type was exclusively either physical or special. So your Pokemon might have really good special attack, but their type is actually a physical type, if that makes sense. So basically, for Poochyena, he's dark type, and in the old games, dark type is special, but Poochyena has good attack, physical attack, but rubbish special attack. So his dark attack, so if your Pokemon uses a move which is the same type as themselves, they get a bonus power called Stamp, which stands for the same type attack bonus. And so even though Poochyena would get that with his dark attacks, they'd actually not be very strong, because they're special attacks and he has bad special attack. Pokemon's great, but the old games were not that well designed. Right, let's train Buck because he will actually be useful. And Eddie will be meat shield if I ever have to sacrifice someone. I do find that a funny rule in Pokemon, that if someone looks at you and wants to battle you, then you have to, because that's just how it works. Right. Oh, he's boosting his attack. Gotta get bugs out of there. Actually, forgot to start coming potions before I went in here, so need to do that after I've eaten this dude. Oops. Sorry, just one sec. Okay, and we're back on. Actually, I'm gonna get rid of that mouse thing. I don't know why it does that. The good thing about bug Pokemon actually for Nuzlocke is that they evolve really quickly, like at low levels. So for the early stages of Nuzlocke, they actually can be quite useful. But in the long run, they're not going to be that strong compared to other Pokemon you'll catch in further areas. Oh, I get potions. Woo! I need money for a Pokeballs as well, so. Run, you fool, run! Ooh. It's a new area. So I can catch someone. Come on. Right. Here we go. Here we go. What's that? He's okay. Not sad. He's got weird moves though. Like he's not very weak, but just like he doesn't use good moves. Oh, I'll catch him. This is actually quite an important thing in a Nuzlocke challenge, is not just who you choose to use, but actually how many Pokemon you're going to keep in your team at once. I mean, the most you can have at once is 6, but like, obviously, if you've got more Pokemon in your team, then you've got more people that you need to train. His final evolution is called Ludicolo, and he's like got black markers, so I'm gonna call him Amigo. Yeah, sorry. So, like you're saying, if you've you've got more Pokemon in your team, then you've got more Pokemon that you need to train, which will take longer, or like, yeah, you kind of have to share the XP over a larger number. So might sometimes be risky, but it is actually usually better to just have a few select Pokemon that you are going to sort of invest in, so they'll actually be strong enough to keep going in the challenge. Oh, I should have put bugs out first, but whatever. Bugs. Yeah, we could take him. Let's go. Yeah, if you keep using Drink Shot, we can wear down anyone actually, because idiot. Yes, come on, bugs. Right, I think 2 more, and they should be down. Yes. What a useless player. Yes. Right, switch him so he can get at least some experience. Oh no, he's no trainer. Okay. I'll go past him, get the berries, which actually can be quite useful. Especially if Pokemon gets poisoned or something. Getting poisoned in Nuzlocke is so stressful. Alright. Go past him. Go past her. Damn. Right, we'll heal here, and then we'll go fight the trainers. Nope. I hate it when I do that. Okay. Fight me. I don't think so. Oh, Zigzagoon. He's actually pretty decent. Zigzagoon. At this point in the Iggy is that I could catch him, and there's other Pokemon that would be better to catch. Right, so you just go twice. Oh, let's keep fighting for now. Oh. I was expecting a bigger hit than that, but okay. And there is the worst part of the Nuzlocke challenge, critical hits. So if you're not familiar, a critical hit is basically a sort of chance of a stronger, like greater power in your move. So yeah, like every time you use an attack, basically, there's a small chance that you'll get extra power in the form of a critical hit. And then there's ways to like increase your chance of getting a hit and stuff. But the problem there then in Nuzlocke is that you can't expect it because there's no way to predict a critical hit. Sometimes your Pokemon's health will just shoot down and you're like, because you worry that they are going to meet their end. I hate it. That's actually how, like, I don't know about other players, but most of my Nuzlocke Pokemon end up getting lost because they'll be doing fine, blah blah blah, battle, and then critical hit and gone. I hate it when that happens because nothing you can do. Yes. Yes. Oh, I keep forgetting to run. Actually no, I'll keep them in my team. Because yeah, it can sometimes be helpful to have a sacrifice in your team if things don't go well. Yes. Boo. Oh, I'm far from a beginner, my friend. Go on, Bugs. Yes, come on! First time. Right, Bugs, let's take him down. What? Ah. Fine, I've gone. Yes. That's what I mean. Pokemon can be helpful in the start. Tailo, they're really good. I want to catch one. Oh yeah, he won't know a flying move, so. He does know a flying move. Abort, abort. Oh my word, that was close. I'm forgetting one of the fundamental rules of Nuzlocke, which is don't take any chances. Just sit too comfortably, and you're not really focused. You can lose a Pokemon just like that. Right, that's all the trainers in this area, right? Yeah. Right. There comes another kind of boring part where I have to help some other dude catch his first Pokemon. Like I said, we'll get the good stuff. I'm gonna say hi to my dad. Alright. Yeah. Excuse me. Didn't even introduce himself, he just like, can I have a Pokemon? Aha, you have come to the Master for guidance. I love this tune. Well, this is class. Just gotta let him do his thing. Catch him. Oh, so slow. Hey, well done, Wally. Now let me get on with my adventure. Blah 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 blah. Yeah, he's actually a really good gym leader. Like, his Pokemon are scary. Like, in most Pokemon games, there's one or two gym leaders that, not because of their level, but because of like the particular Pokemon that they'll use are actually quite difficult to beat. Especially if you're doing Nuzlocke. So, like, yeah, and what's my dad's name? Norman. Yeah, he's scary. Oh, I love this guy. Protected. That's fine. We'll come around. Right. We want a Tailo. Come on, Tailo. Yes! Right, I must catch this one. Right, I don't want to risk killing him. Try and catch him now, though he's still got a good bit of health. Yes, come on! Right, cool bird name. Cool bird name. There we go. Right. He's not, or she, sorry, is not this kind of bird, but it's a nice name. Robin. So let's move you up. You've got, oh, and his guts as well. That's a really good ability. Okay. Right, let's trade these guys up a bit. Give me a Pokemon. Poison him. Finish him. Yeah. Right, I think he evolves at level 7, so we'll heal him and then train him a bit more. Oh sweet, grass is weak to poison, so we'll use Poison Sting. Pathetic. No, now he gets poisoned. Finish him. Oh, I thought you would go further up if you got 42 XP points, but where? Right, one more. They should be leveling up. Destroy him. Ah, you suck. Sweet. Stupid tiny worm ball. And that will do it. Oh, did it again. Yeah! There are two things that Wurmple can evolve into. And I think I've got the good one. Yes. Yeah. Nintendo really love their, like, cocoon Pokemon. Like, there's loads of bug Pokemon whose first evolution is some form of cocoon. Like, there's a pretty clear theme Right. Oh, no, he's the rubbish one. Ah, oh, I thought he was the good one. Oh well, he's still decent. But I prefer the other one. Alright, I think we'll finish off there just now. But a smooth start. Like I said, like, not a lot really happened at the start of a Pokemon game, but, you know, and once I've got to the first gym and stuff, then it'll get good, get into the nitty-gritty. Right, let's make sure we have saved now. Well, I'll save on this, but I think I have to save the actual file on the emulator, so I'll do that as well. I think that worked. Yep. Alright, okay. That was a pleasant start. Obviously, still, you know, very early days. The first proper streamed video that I've made, apart from the sort of marathon stuff that I did with the lads. But yeah, thank you for watching if you did, and I hope to see you next time on Dave Plays Games. Bye.